This comic has its origins in the 1995 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Ninja Rangers VR Troopers Flipbook comic. Why didn't they just call it Mighty Morphin Ninja Rangers? That rolls off the tongue so much better. Anyway, that comic only lasted 5 issues, around 35 pages each. Usually with 10 pages dedicated to the Rangers and 10 dedicated to the Troopers per issue. The stories often had fun concepts and storylines, like the Rangers facing literal loan sharks, shoppers who literally consume clothing, and Dark Rangers whose costumes weren't just sloppily thrown together morph suits bought on a budget of 10 cents, even if it's just the old Power Rangers costumes. Which may or may not break continuity, considering, at least in the show, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers still use those suits when summoning their Zords. I'm not gonna act like I'm some kind of expert on PR continuity though. Same goes for the VR Troopers who face the greatest villain of all time, the Interrogator, who's an anthropomorphic alligator with shoulder cannons whose job is to, and I quote, torture and question his targets. Smorgaslord, whose entire existence is a fat joke that got out of hand, a Jiangshi or Chinese hopping vampire, and Zuka Jode, not Joe, Jode. Take it up with whoever let that get past editorial. Not me. Other threats the Rangers and Troopers would regularly face were coloring errors, race swapping, which happened a worrying amount with Professor Hart, bizarre story beats that actively contradict the actual plot, abandoned plot lines, and more often than not, rushed, unsatisfying solutions. Which was especially bad for the Mighty Morphin stories. As I said earlier, the series was short-lived. Yet while there's probably truth to the Ranger Wiki's unsourced claim that 3 more issues were planned, taking into account the bizarre decision never to follow up in the Dark Rangers plotline in the last 2 issues despite their escape, I have no idea after searching for an explanation what actually led to the comic's ultimate cancellation.